Warning. The following video is intended for viewers 13 years and older. Viewer discretion is advised. You're here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's I'm Ghost of Sparta, and I'm here with another fantastic review for you guys of the ToyBiz Worldwide Fantastic Dr. Doom. This is another 2005, and this is a new series that I'm doing for you guys, and I'm gonna call it the Retro Reviews. So that way you guys can see kind of what the action figures were like back in the day, and for some of the people that do remember what those action figures looked like back in the day, this is just kind of give you some of that good old nostalgia factor for you. So we could take a look at this clamshell box. It is completely visible of everything you get inside with this action figure. It does have a gimmick. We could turn around to the back and you could see that it has a nice little read about Dr. Doom with his traffic light and mask, and it also tells you what this gimmick entails. And then it also has a little collect them all section, so that way you can pick and choose which figures are coming out in the line, and you could give itself a little check mark on one of these as you do. So this is from the 2005 movie Fantastic Four. So let's get this guy out of his cardboard prison so we could take a look and see how fantastic he really is. And if you stumbled across this channel, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and bell icon, so that way you won't miss any fantastic reviews from yours truly. I'm Ghost of Sparta, because that's what I do. I do action figure reviews for you. So without further ado, let's go back to this action figure review. So we have Dr. Doom out of his cardboard prison, and I gotta say there has been some serious innovation. 5 years have gone past since, if you look at the figure that I reviewed, which was Logan from the X-Men movie, that figure came out into the year 2000. This is 5 years later, so there has been a little bit more innovation on these gimmick figures, so you could take a look and see the differences. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to hit the little card in the upper right hand corner. It'll take you straight to it. So before we get into what this figure has to offer, let's go over the size comparisons real quick. Dr. Doom with Marvel Legends Deadpool, Dr. Doom with SH Figure Arts Goku, Dr. Doom with NECA Predator. So now we got those size comparisons out of the way, we can take a look at what this figure has to offer, which is not a lot. He looks good, but the paint is faded a little bit due to it probably being in the sun, probably at a shop. You can see that this little dark green here, it doesn't translate well right here on the shoulders, in my opinion. And I don't know what the hell the use of hard plastic was back in the day. It's just, it seems to be on every figure. Like I mentioned in my Logan review, you know, they were trying to use this light rubber stuff, but they keep going back to this hard plastic when it comes to things that should be removable or loose. I mean, how hard it would have been to use some cloth and a bendy wire. I don't think it would have been that much more expensive. Now, the paint on the hands, you could see that there's like this silver garbage on the hands. It looks like he just finished wiping RoboCop's ass real quick, is because his body was turning into metal, you know, due to the whole Fantastic Four, you know, plot. That's what they did. They pretty much molded those hands in the human color plastic, and then they just got some dry brushing of some silver, and they called it a day. That's all you're gonna get when it comes to this kind of figure. The only thing I could keep going to is the pants. The pants look done very well. I mean, they're molded in the same color, but they did some nice little dry brushing there that you can see. Now, this figure does have a crazy gimmick. What has to do with this light pole here, and it's supposed to spin it, but it doesn't even work. It could barely hold this light pole enough, and it's annoying to try to have to set up each time, and you have to squeeze his thighs, you know, really get in there and squeeze his thighs, and you're supposed to flail this like a kid throwing a tantrum at the store. Pretty much all you're gonna get with this figure as an articulation, because of the way that this figure was built. The only good thing about this figure is this little mask that sets up on it, and I was a big fan of things that had like interchangeable pieces like that. You could see that the detail on the mask looks great. You could see all the nice little lines, you could see all the sculpting. It has some dry brushing on there, it has some battle damage. It looks great. I really enjoy the way this mask looks. But as for this little whole temper tantrum thing, yeah, I don't know what was it with the whole squeeze my thighs and I'll do something for you. You know, I don't know if that was just a normal gimmick thing, or some dude there just like his thighs squeeze, and so they're like, oh, let's implement that all into all of my toys. I don't know, but this figure came out in 2005. It's from ToyBiz Back in the day, everybody remembers ToyBiz and their iconic figures that they had, and this is their variation of Doctor Doom. Let me know if you guys actually picked up this figure before, or if you actually have him still in your collection, if he's still mint on card. Let me know. I want to hear that in the comments. Or, and what did you guys think about this review? And how are you liking the retro reviews, since this is the second one that I'm doing? And also, guys, I just want to let you know, if you guys are interested in the gear that I use for my channel, I have links below to all of that, so you guys can help out the channel. That has no extra cost to you, but if you do buy the item, it gives me a little kickback from the link that it gives you, and it helps support the channel. So go ahead and check those out, so that way you guys can start starting up your reviews or your vlogs or whatever you want in YouTube. Also, I have some other videos down below you can check out on how to light for reviews, and also have some other playlists and things that you can check out. So until next time.